Welcome to OBDSync, I'm Jason, and in today's episode we're going through how to program a replacement engine control module in a Holden VE Commodore. So first off, we're going to go to the vehicle button and then click on the engine control module tile. This will then begin loading in the available options for this module. If you haven't licensed the module already, it will show the licensing screen now. So first up, we're going to click the flashing tab. We're going to make sure that we have a battery maintainer fitted to the car first, and then we'll click on the right button. This will then bring up a pop-up indicating that it's going to be putting the factory calibration or tune onto the engine computer. And so if you have a custom tune on this engine computer, it will return it back to factory and remove that custom tune. When ready, we're going to go ahead and press OK, and this is going to begin downloading the required files and then begin the flashing sequence. So I'm going to speed up this next section where it flashes, just so that we're not waiting around. Usually it takes about a minute and a half for it to complete for a calibration write only, which is what this is. Whereas if we had to do an operating system update, this can take several minutes for it to complete, which is why it's really important to have a battery maintainer fitted. So we're just coming up to the last part of the flashing here now. Once it's completed, we'll then get a little pop-up indicating that we can start with ignition and then clear all faults. So we'll go ahead and press OK. We can then move to our learn functions, and we're going to first off do our VIN security link. So this is going to program the correct VIN into the engine computer to match this car. And you can press OK once that's completed. Our next one is to reset the Immobilizer security. So this is actually resetting the Immobilizer inside of the engine computer so that it's ready to be securely linked into that vehicle. That's now completed. And finally, we're going to do the Immobilizer security link. So now this is actually linking the ECU to the actual vehicle's Immobilizer system. So we go ahead and type in the Immobilizer code for this car. Ready, press proceed. This is then beginning the start of the Immobilizer sequence. The next part here is going to be a 10-minute timeout, as we can see here. Again, I am going to fast forward this section just so you're not waiting for 10 minutes for it to complete. It's very important during this stage that you do have a battery maintainer fitted, since you can drain a battery within 10 minutes of leaving the ignition on. Which is why we definitely need to have that on, otherwise it will fail this procedure and you have to start it all over again. Coming through to our last few seconds, it will then indicate that it's performing another action, and it will show another 15-second timeout, which I've just sped up again. Get to its last stage again, performing another security action, and then another 5-second timeout. And finally, we'll have a pop-up indicating we need to turn the ignition off, so you can turn that off now. Then press OK once completed. We'll then have a 30-second delay. Just sped that 30 seconds up just a little bit. And then finally, turn the ignition on and then press OK. And that will be the Immobilizer security link successfully completed. After that, you can then perform a clutch pedal learn if it's a manual vehicle. If not, you can go ahead and start the vehicle up and get it to running temperature, where we can then run our crankshaft position variation learn. When you click on that, it will indicate we must be at operating temperature to be able to perform that learn. It'll provide all the information you need on that pop-up once you've done. That's it for now. That's all completed. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.